Well, now we are less than 24 hours away from the Brawl for All. And I'm sure the BWA rosters, all the entrants in the Brawl for All are jacked. They're excited. This is an exciting time in BWA, no question about it. Whoever wins this Brawl for All tomorrow is going to be in the main event of our biggest show, Legacy. Of course you didn't need me to tell you that. I doubt it's even sunk into some of you clowns that this is the biggest opportunity of the year. Like I said, less than 24 hours. But see, contrary to what most of you believe, in fact, contrary to what every single one of you believe, when that Brawl for All match is over, I will be the last one standing in the ring. I will be the one main eventing Legacy. I know some of you are laughing right now. I know some of you are thinking, there's no way. But see, I figured it out. I figured it out finally. After 5 years of grinding and busting my ass in this fucking company, I figured it out. I figured it out. What'd you figure out, Reaper? That you're old? That your hair's falling out? Some of you might remember last year at Legacy, I defeated Ryan Stevens and Eric Spade for the BWA Championship. I did everything I was supposed to do, played everything by the book. I defended my BWA Championship, played everything by the book. Until Rocky Phoenix screwed me out of the BWA Championship by guest refereeing a match he had no business guest refereeing and not being there when I'd roll and having shoulders pinned to the mat. And that's nothing new, Reaper. You've been bitching about that ever since it happened. Yeah, that's right. But I finally figured out the secret around here. You see, because of Rocky Phoenix, there's a man named Jacob Practice who's walking around thinking that he's the best in the BWA. He thinks he is the best guy on the roster because he's walking around with the BWA Championship. But really, Jacob, really what you are, you're just the first in Rocky Phoenix's hand-picked list of champions. That's how this works. And I finally figured it out. Yeah, Jacob, kudos to you because you defeated Rollin' Havoc at Fatal Finale. You defeated Rollin' Havoc. Not going to try to take that away from you, but you were hand-picked to face him after doing nothing to deserve it. Nothing. So what's going to happen to you, Jacob? Yeah, I mean, you got a good challenge ahead of you at Brawl for All. You might not walk out of there with the BWA Championship. But I think Rocky Phoenix is going to ensure that you do. You see, you're just a placeholder. You're just holding that title until the next in Rocky Phoenix's list is ready. And when Rocky Phoenix deems it necessary, he's going to cast you aside, Jacob. He's going to cast you aside. He's going to put that belt on somebody else. He's going to handpick a successor. And he's going to ensure that they beat you, that they take that title from you. Just like he ensured Rollin' Havoc would take the title from me. And you're going to end up just like me, Jacob. You're going to be walking around. Why am I not getting a rematch that I deserve? Because that's the way Rocky Phoenix does things. And it turns out that's the way Chris Bomber is doing things too. Look at Ryan Stevens, World Heavyweight Champion. What did he do? Chris's head is so far up his ass. Yeah, he was really concerned that he wanted to get a belt on the Chaos. But in doing what he did to ensure that belt went to Chaos, not only did he paint a huge target on his back, but he pretty much gave a big middle finger to these fans. See, Jacob, you might be wrestling for the fans. You might be wrestling for yourself. And most of the roster might feel the same way. But nobody cares about the people. Nobody. Not Chris Bomber. Not Rocky Phoenix. They don't care. They're only worried about their own little agenda. Which brings me to Brawl for All. Rolling Havoc is the #1 entrant, and Rocky Phoenix. Rocky Phoenix puts himself in the Brawl for All. Isn't that a little weird? A little convenient, Rock, don't you think? I'll be honest with you, Rock. I gotta thank you. You see, because all this time I've been living in a little fantasy world where all my hard work and dedication and loyalty to BWA finally paid off when I won the BWA Championship. But you were the impetus that brought the truth to my eyes. You wanted me out of the way. You wanted me out of the way because you thought it was what was best for the company. But really, it was what was best for you. But what ends up happening now, Rock, is now that you put yourself in the lion's den, forget the fact that Rolling Havoc is going to be alone in the ring with you until the third wrestler gets into that ring. I actually feel really bad for you for that period of time. But Rock, you better hope and pray. You better hope and pray that you are already eliminated by the time I hit the ring for that Brawl for All. Because if you're not, because if you are still in that ring, Rock, I don't care what is going on. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Rock. And Elric is not going to be there to save you this time. And the only thing I regret is beating Elric to the point where he could not even compete this year. Because I want to hear that dirty little mouth admit to me and admit to everyone else that you had him interfere in our match. You had him cost me the match. And you are really quick to try to sweep it under the rug. But just understand that at Brawl for All, if you are still in that goddamn ring, I'm coming for you, and not one person, not anybody, no one is going to stop me from getting my hands around your fucking neck. Nobody. And one thing I've been hearing a lot when I come to the ring, one thing I've been hearing a lot of is a lot of boos. You people don't like me. You don't like me because I know the truth. Maybe you should wake up. Nobody cares about the people in BWA. Nobody. Nobody cares about what's fair. Nobody cares about what's right. Because if they did, if anyone did care, I would still be the BWA champion. It's that simple. Instead, Chris Bomber and Rocky Phoenix, they scheme. They come up with these elaborate plots to put their chosen ones at the top of the mountain. Well, at Brawl for All, I'm not sure how you're going to be able to stop everyone from trying to do what they have to do. So boo me. You think I'm a bad guy because I don't break a hold right away when someone gets to the ropes? You think I'm a bad guy because I put my hands on people, on the fans? That's not why I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy because I make you all feel uncomfortable. I make these people feel uncomfortable because I know the truth around here. After Brawl for All, the only truth that's going to matter after that match is that I will be the one going to the main event of Legacy once again. I will win the Brawl for All, and I will be the one to decide which belt I'm taking. And it won't be someone that you like. It won't be someone that you stupid fans love. It's going to be me. And then, at that point, some of the people out there that might have a couple brain cells will finally start putting it all together. Jacob Practice and Ryan Stevens, I hope you win your matches. I hope both of you do. Because if that's the case, it's going to be really hard for me to decide which one of you idiots I'm going to take their title from. On one hand, Jacob Practice has something that belongs to me. But on the other hand, I've beaten Ryan Stevens before. And beating him again would be easy. So, all the people in the back, all the wrestlers in BWA, I hope you do prepare, but understand that your fate has been preordained. Reaper will be the winner of the 2013 Brawl for All. And hopefully, after that happens, you will start to realize that I know the truth, and you'll start to see it too. You've all been warned.